guys, it's Sid here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm actually going to be doing something different from what I usually do. I'm going to be drawing some characters from a movie in my art style. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, then please stay tuned and stick around. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? So basically, the movie that I chose for today is Sing, which is a really cool musical that I really like. It's where there's lots of animals and this koala owns a theater, but the theater is slowly going bankrupt, so he has to find a way to raise money. And he is doing so by making a talent show. So, lots of animals sign up for this talent show, and he accidentally misprints the award to be like $100,000 instead of $10,000, so in the end he doesn't have enough money to actually like pay the people who win the talent show, but their theater kind of like goes crashing down and they have to rebuild it and stuff. I don't know if that's like a spoiler or not. Hashtag spoiler alert. But yeah, it's just like a huge mess, but in the end they all have their teamwork and they all restore the theater. You know, the show must go on, they all perform very well, and it's all very, very cute and satisfying. So yeah, but essentially, as I said earlier, all these characters are animals, so I thought as an artist it'd be very interesting if I took all their animal designs and transformed them into human designs, because if you know me, even though I am pretty good at drawing some stuff like humans and dragons, I absolutely suck at drawing other stuff like random animals. Like if you asked me to draw a gorilla like how Johnny is, I would not be able to do that because I just couldn't draw like a random gorilla if you put a gun to my head. But yeah, I'm gonna be drawing all of them in their human forms, so without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Basically, the first character that I'm going to be drawing in the human form is Moon. And if you do not already know the story of Sing, basically Moon is the main character and he is the one who owns the theater. So ever since he was a little kid, he always loved like theater and drama and all that great stuff. His dad would spend all this money that he barely even had because they were relatively poor when they were young to buy tickets to go see these shows. He would watch his best friend's like grandmother, I think, the black sheep lady. He would watch her and all the performances and stuff, and he was just really, really inspired, so he wanted to become a theater director when he grew up. And he was very determined and very devoted, and all of that paid off because he made his dreams come true. He was able to buy out the theater and he was able to own it. But ever since then, he hasn't really been doing the greatest job because they haven't really been able to do anything because they haven't really had that much money. So yeah, kind of falling apart in disarray and all that. But I love it so much because he's such a funny and hilarious guy, and he is that one person, you know, who like he always fails no matter what he does. Like he is an absolute failure in every way imaginable, but he still doesn't give up. Like he still tries so hard, and I just find that like so inspirational and admirable, you know. But basically, I just took their main appearances and their main like outfits and stuff. So in the movie, in his animal form, he wears this like blue suit and white undershirt with like button up, you know, and this like red bow tie and stuff. And that is basically what I drew him in right here. And since he is a koala, I drew him with like some short, like grayish colored hair. And I feel like he would have a mustache. I feel like he's kind of a little bit older, you know. And I know koalas have like those black nails on their hands and stuff. So I drew him with like black nail polish for whatever reason. And he's pointing up because that's the same position that he was in the picture that I saw. I just pulled up in the reference picture and that was how he looked. So yeah, I based him off of that. He was kind of driving me insane when I was drawing him because his like layer opacity was off or something like that. So I spent a really long time trying to fix him. But yeah, it turned out okay in the end. I like his design. I feel like if you showed me him, I feel like I would be able to recognize that he was based off of Buster Moon, but I don't know like if other people would be able to do that. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you like this design. The next character that I drew was Meena the Elephant. And Meena is sort of like a secondary protagonist, I would say. She's a little bit more important than the others, or like most are important than the other contestants. But one of the reasons why I really like this movie is because all the contestants, you know, they all have like their own backstory and background and their own like personality and stuff. So you really get to see what each of the contestants is like based on their song of choice and based on like how they do their like dance routine and stuff and how they put on their performances. But Meena is just like that one sweet soul, you know. She's very, very kind. She uses her musical talents to do stuff like sing happy birthday to her grandfather and make everyone around her feel loved and appreciated and special. And she is just very, very cool, and I really, really like her. Especially because I feel like she was a lot shyer at first, and then she sort of like opened up and came out of her shell through music and through theater, which is sort of like how I am. I sort of went the opposite direction. Like when I was really, really little, I used to be extroverted, but because of like dramatic events at school and stuff, I sort of like forced myself to become introverted. But nowadays I use theater as like my escape to be able to show my true self on stage, you know? So I feel like that's sort of like how she is. I feel like I can sort of relate to her on an emotional level there. But yeah, I think she's very, very cool. She usually wears this like cyan sweater. I know like all the contestants have their like show outfits and their like normal outfits, but I just drew them in their normal outfits because I thought that would be better. And she has lots of like pink stuff on. I drew her with pigtails because of her big elephant ears, and I drew her with these little two ruffles of like, I don't know what they are really, but I think they're like hair. Two little pom-pom type things of like hair on her head, on this little headband right here. I feel like she just looks very, very cute with her like pink accents and stuff, and yeah, I feel like she is very, very adorable. I love Meena. She's an amazing character, and yeah. I was having a really hard time deciding which characters I should draw because I really wanted to draw like the girl Piggy and the like mouse too, because those are also pretty cool characters, but I decided to draw Johnny because Johnny is like one of my favorites, to be honest. I am a huge sucker for Elton John music, and he sings I'm Still Standing by Elton John, which is one of my favorites. But yeah, I think he's very, very cool. He is like that one like mafia son type personality archetype, you know? So his dad is like a criminal, and he tries to get him caught up on all the criminal gangs and stuff. Like he is the getaway driver, I think, for his dad's schemes. But Johnny is just like a really like, he knows what's right, and he knows that doing what's right isn't always doing what's easy, but he still does what's right just because like he is a good soul, you know? So I feel like he's very genuine, very true, especially compared to like some of the other people. Like even though the mouse isn't like inherently a criminal like how Johnny is, the mouse, I would say, is a worse character than Johnny, because Johnny just has like a really good heart, you know? And I feel like he's just like a good boy, you know? He is a gorilla. I, once again, am not really good at drawing gorillas. I drew him in this little outfit. He wears like a black leather jacket with like silver studs and stuff, and he has different like shirts and stuff that he wears, but most of the time he wears these like nice blue jeans and this nice like green shirt with a lightning bolt on it. So I just drew him like that. I feel like he looks kind of like Jamie Foxx. I don't know why. It's because I recently watched a movie in English class with Jamie Foxx in it, and yeah, I don't know, that's just all I can think about right now. But that one little like expression on his face, it just makes it look even more so like that, in my opinion. Do you think he looks like Jamie Foxx? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, and the last character that I drew was Ash the Hedgehog, and I really like Ash because she is paired with this other guy hedgehog. I forgot what the guy's name was, but he is not very cool. He's like a turd, but whatever. He dumps Ash and gets a new girlfriend named Becca, which is kind of funny because my mom's name is Rebecca, so we both laughed at that. But Becca is not very kind either. She's sort of like, I don't know how to describe it, but that like one annoying girlfriend, you know, because she just sort of like invades Ash's like space and stuff and steals her guy. But I guess if the guy was willing to betray her so quick, then the guy was never really deserving of her, because Ash is like very, very cool. She is that one like emo goth girl, you know? She has an amazing vibe and aesthetic. She can play the electric guitar, which is very, very cool. And she has all these quills on her back, so a running joke is her like stabbing people with quills. During the song, she like shoots up all these quills and they just like stab everyone in the audience, but I think it's pretty funny. She's very, very cool. She's like the rock and roll queen, you know? So that's very, very interesting. I can see myself as Ash as well. A mixture of Ash and Meena. But yeah, I also love her song. And I love her like actress, Scarlett Johansson. I think she's very, very talented and very, very cool. So So yeah, I also like it because I feel like some of these songs, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't really know like for sure, I feel like some of the songs from this movie were written specifically for this movie, like as original songs, you know? And I feel like for original songs, like they're pretty good. Like the songs from this movie are better than the songs from Wish, and Wish is an actual Disney movie, so you'd think that Disney as like the #1 company for filmmaking would have higher standards, but I feel like Disney's sort of falling behind, and I feel like other like smaller studios are really stepping up the game, you know? Like Sing is a solid movie. I really liked it. And Sing 2 came out recently, and I really liked that one as well, especially since it swapped the POV more towards the pig mom, and I really like the pig mom. I think she's really cool. So yeah, comment down below if you want me to do a part 2 where I include other characters like the pig mom and the mouse, and I will most certainly do that because I had a really fun time drawing these characters. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe for more, because I post videos like this very frequently, and I upload very often. I upload long form videos multiple times every single week, and I upload short form videos multiple times every single day. So I'm always have something fun for you to watch, and you will never be bored. But yeah, subscribing also helps you to stay tuned and get notified whenever I post a new video, so you will never miss out on a single upload. And it helps to boost my YouTube channel into the algorithm so that more people like you can see my content, which is always such an amazing thing because I love it when other artists in the community get to see my artwork. And yeah, if you want to take a support step further, then please click the links in the description box down below. Those will take you to my Instagram page, my Pinterest page, my Roblox page, and my NaNoWriMo page. And I have a lot less followers on each of those accounts than I do here on my YouTube account, so each and every one y'all would mean so much to me. I'm actually going to work over the weekend and try to make my Pinterest account better because I only have a few posts on there as of right now, which is kind of sad and embarrassing. And it will help to free up some storage on my phone, which will always be great, you know? So yeah. Anyways, in case you did not already know, if you subscribe to my Instagram account, you will get insider information because usually I post my stuff on Instagram a few weeks before I post it on YouTube, because it does take a long time for me to make my videos. Even though I make lots of them, it takes me a while. So yeah, if you want to see this stuff instantly without having any delays, then go subscribe to my Instagram account, because that will help you to see it instantly as soon as I upload it. But yeah, which of these characters is your favorite? Do you want me to do another video? Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. But yeah, anyways, I hope that you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Always remember that I love you, and goodbye, eat more waffles, and peace out.